Hi, I'm Jennifer Sylvester, Doctor of Physical Therapy, and these are some of my favorite stretches to do in the water. The easiest stretch is going to be our calf stretch. I'm going to stand tall with both feet pointed straight forward. Then I'm going to slide one foot back as far as it can go, pressing my heel all the way down to the ground. I want to keep a diagonal line from my heel through the body to the crown of my head. If I lift my chest up, I'm going to be arching in my low back, which is an added stress to the lumbar spine that I want to avoid. Pressing the heel down into the ground, you're going to hold the stretch for at least 30 seconds. Depending on your level of buoyancy, you might need to hold on to the edge of your pool or even push into it to help ground yourself into the stretch. A modification is to bend the back knee slightly. This is going to reduce the stretch on your gastroc, but add a deeper stretch into the ankle joint and into your soleus muscle of the calf. If it's difficult to bend that back knee, feel free to bring your back foot up just a little bit so you can get both knees bent into this stretch position. After you finish with one side, you're going to repeat that same stretch series on the other leg. Because I'm in a pool with a slanted bottom, the best thing to do to keep my muscles symmetrical would be to go to the other side of the pool and repeat the series of stretches. A common mistake that I see with the hamstring stretch is to put a foot high up on the wall and then push your leg straight into a stretch. You can see right away that this makes my back round, which means I'm going to be going into spinal flexion. The best thing to do is to keep the spine in a neutral position while stretching the legs to make sure that it is the leg muscles that are getting pulled and not the spinal muscles. As a variation, I recommend putting your heel on the floor right in front of the wall, toes up on the wall, straighten your spine, and then sink your hips back as if you are sitting down in a chair. The further you bow, the more you should feel a pull through the back of the leg. Make sure that the spine is still in a neutral position and you're reaching your tailbone back behind you. Another variation is to use your pool noodle for your hamstring stretch. You can thread the noodle underneath your knee and then slide it out towards the ankle. Holding onto the wall and keeping your spine straight, you're going to let the noodle lift your leg up for you into a passive stretch. From there, we can do some ankle pumps or lift the toes up to add in a calf stretch. Another one of my favorite stretches to do in the water is my quadriceps and hip flexor stretch. For this one, I'm going to be using a pool noodle. I'm going to put the noodle underneath one ankle and stand so that my pelvis is squared straight forward to the wall and my knees are parallel to each other. Without arching my back, I'm going to press the stretching thigh slightly back. It's important to keep your core muscles engaged. If you want a deeper stretch, you can bend the knee on your standing leg. The noodle will pull that stretching leg into a deeper stretch. Make sure that the knee on your stretching leg does not start drifting out to the side. We want to hold this stretch for about 30 seconds and repeat it on the other leg. If you're using a pool noodle, it's an easy transition to go from my quadriceps stretch into a hamstring stretch. Keeping my leg behind me, I'm going to flip over to face my toes and then let the noodle pull my leg up for me. I want to keep my pelvis and shoulders squared forward. I can float that straight leg up as far as I can go without allowing any curving in the low back. For an added stretch, I can bring the toes up towards my nose to add some calf stretch into it. Some variations for your hamstring stretch are to bring your leg out to the side, hold it there for about 30 seconds. You can also cross over the midline just slightly. We want to make sure we're not going to twist in the back or let our pelvis rotate. My pelvis is still squared, straight forward. From your hamstring stretch, you can rotate back over into your quadriceps stretch.